Up next, the Pistons taking on the Rockets. For the Pistons, they'll be on the road in a tough test. But when this team shines, they shine brightly. Now it's proving time. Rockets, Pistons, tip-off just moments away. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Miller, and it's Jackson in at the 4. And for Houston, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's G in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Robinson passes to Jackson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Pure from three-point range.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
DiVincenzo against Lillard. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Down low. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by Wembanyama.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Outside, DiVincenzo. From deep. And Detroit another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Rockets. 4-point game. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
Here's Wembanyama, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Jackson drawing the double team. Fires the 3, and Detroit another 3.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Here's G. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-point lead. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Assisted by
Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout called. Houston.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. The Pistons, 3rd.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Watford's checked in for Wiggins. And Brooks drops them both.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
DiVincenzo against Lillard. The offensive rebound. Out to DiVincenzo. Over Lillard. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
G's shot is good.
Wembanyama is a talented passer. He is so good at finding his teammates.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space. A blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And some changes here for Detroit. Filipowski, he's checked in for Robinson. Jackson comes in for Miller. And it's Merrill in for DiVincenzo.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 4. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Snatched away. Merrill passes to Jackson from 10 feet away. And too long on the shot. The Rockets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Lillard. Some solid defense from Merrill. Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Lillard. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio. Jackson for 3. And Detroit another 3.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Houston with the ball. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Timeout called. Houston. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Landale's checked in. Williams is checked in for Detroit. Caruso comes in for Merrill. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Pass to Williams. And here's Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Outside Johnson. Inside. Here's Horton Tucker. And a nice finish on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead, up by 9. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Rockets trail by 9. We've got Aaron Wiggins. He's out there with Dylan Brooks. Johnson is out there with Jock Landale. And it's G in a shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Wiggins, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Caruso. And it's good for 2. Caruso's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, it takes real skill. For Caruso to get in and around that contact, that's tough.
Stolen by Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Robinson. Fades. The rebound by Wiggins. And you watch Alex Caruso on defense, RJ. He forces his fair share of turnovers.
Yeah, he's got great instincts, quick hands. You can't be loose with the ball around Caruso, one of the best one-on-one defenders in the game.
5 on the clock. A deep 3. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. Here's Robinson. Caruso outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Miller. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside Johnson. Over Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Detroit calls timeout. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
So both teams making some changes here. And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Number 5 is Dante DiVincenzo.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
The Pistons lead by 7. Pass to Jackson. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. On the wing, Brooks. Guarded by Miller. Brooks, the pass to Watford. Brooks against Miller. Shot clock at 6. And it's rejected.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Robinson with it. He's scoreless. Pass to Miller. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Johnson. Here's G, covered by Merrill. G's shot is good. G's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And, yep, it's good. And now it's just a 4-point Detroit lead.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Merrill. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. G passes to Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. so he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Merrill.
Team
Houston
foul.
shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And for your Rockets, Johnson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Johnson drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Now here's Jackson, averaging around 6 a game. Jackson outside. To end the drought, and the jumper is on the mark. Jackson's got 5.
Nice play by Jackson Jr., just taking what the defense gives you.
Tipped away, and stolen by Jackson. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Merrill. Jackson surveying the D. That one goes in. And now a 6-point Pistons lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11. Wembanyama against DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Filipowski. 4-3. Buries it from 3. Filipowski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Outside Horton Tucker. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Back to Lillard. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Connects. The jumper drops. Now just a 5-point Pistons lead.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Detroit on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, from the get-go, it was Detroit who came out strong. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as 11, really playing as a unit. At the end of one, they were already up 9. Going through the second quarter, they started to look a bit fatigued, but played well enough to enjoy a 5-point cushion here at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. Hard to beat someone when they're living at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Donte DiVincenzo.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And on the floor for JB Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Miller is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to G. To the middle. Shoots from the right block. No good off the glass. Detroit leading by 7. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4". Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Brooks against Miller. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has got 8.
And just as tough as they come, Dylan Brooks battling for 2 points.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Gee, no good.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Wiggins. And the layup falls.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Landale's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Williams is checked in for the Pistons. Caruso comes in for DiVincenzo. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Up top, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Jackson's got 7 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Landale. And rejected. Here's Miller. And no good. Good work defensively by Brooks. Rockets trail by 10. Here's G. Wiggins looking around. From the arc. Sinks the tray. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Miller against Brooks. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Pass to G. Puts up a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Jackson with it. Now here's Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Jackson. Hounded by Wiggins. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
3 points.
Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's G. He's guarded by Caruso. And stolen by Caruso.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Miller against Brooks. Miller can't get it to go.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Lillard. Lillard goes up strong inside.
Nice little adjustment by Lillard to get off the shot. He's a craftsman for sure.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Fans, make some noise if you want a free t-shirt.
And some changes here for Detroit. Filipowski, he's checked in for Williams. Jackson comes in for Miller, and it's Merrill in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Merrill passes to Filipowski. Caruso outside. Now Jackson. Good. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Pass to post. Here's G, covered by Merrill. 6 to shoot. Post shot, no good. Detroit leading by 9. And here's Merrill. No points yet. It's stolen away. Here's the break. G's shot is good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And there's the rejection. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That one falls. Now just a 5-point Detroit lead. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Pistons. They've led by as many as 11. They get the rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Filipowski, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Pistons. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A chance to get a quick injury report. And now an update on Damian Lillard from Allie LaForce. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Houston. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. And just like that, he's right back out there. That's some toughness. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
They've got Dylan Brooks, Wembanyama out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker, and it's Lillard in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Brooks outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Robinson. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Detroit calls timeout.
Three teachers are incoming. one, you gotta get loud.
Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Detroit. Miller comes in for Jackson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB staff was giving to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's the teardrop. Here's Brooks to take the lead. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jackson. DiVincenzo with it. Defended by Lillard. Miller, right side. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Pass to Landale. Outside Wembanyama. Knocked loose. Robinson with a steal. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Lillard. DiVincenzo. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Robinson. From 11 feet away. Yes, on the jumper. And now a 4-point Detroit lead.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Houston calls timeout.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Wiggins against Miller. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Robinson. Basket counts.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
It's game time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Miller. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Rockets on D. Trailing by 4. Kicks it out to Jackson. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass on the layup. Miller's got 9 points now in the second half.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Here's Lillard. It's deflected. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's just a bucket play that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Detroit ball.
1:16 left in the fourth. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander from the line. SGA using that size.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Here's Lillard. Yep, that one goes.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Pistons score.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lock. I mean, up over 60% from the field, that's crazy good. He's given them just about everything he's had today.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, here's Lillard. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Down low, Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
7. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. 24 seconds left in the game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
At the line for 2.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Timeout called. Houston. They trail by 5. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. "16 seconds left to play in the fourth. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. And he commits the intentional foul.
Number 7. 5th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Detroit, Dante DiVincenzo. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. Here's G. Brooks from outside. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Pistons get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
My ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Everybody come around with the rhythm, it's the sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you.